everybody, it's John from some more camping with the Schraggs, and we were sent another backup camera from HaloView. First one we had was a rear view mirror. This one has a 7-inch screen and it's solar. This is the BT7 solar kit. The solar panel goes on the roof of your camper and it supplies all the power to this camera here. And this 7-inch screen is mounted on the dashboard. It can be powered by your 12 volt or USB-C. They do offer this extension antenna, so if you have a very long rig, you can connect this, run it across the roof of your camper to get that antenna closer to the screen up in your truck. Let's see what's in the box. Well, first of all, this has magnets, so there's no drilling. The magnets hold the solar panel and they hold the camera, and then the mounts are adhesive. We've never used any before that were just adhesive, so this will be exciting to see how well it holds up. Touch screen, all the standard stuff that HaloView offers. You can have 4 channels, so if you want that whole 360 view, you can get the side cameras for your lights and front-facing cameras. Here's the manual. And then the 7-inch screen. That's pretty, it's got some weight to it. And some antennas here for that. And then this is for the camera. Magnet in here, very strong magnet. Has the 3M on the back. And this is for the solar. This will go on the horizontal on the roof, and this will go on the vertical on the back. They give you this whole system where you go through with wet wipes, a dry wipe, and then an adhesive promoter. You do all that and then peel this 3M backing off and press it for 15 seconds, and then it should hold. You're not allowed to hang anything off of it for 12 to 24 hours. They give you some mounts for this display. This one would be for your windshield. This one also has the 3M backing, and that could go on your dashboard or wherever you want to mount it. We have not even thought about that yet. Here is the camera. Normally you only have about that much of the camera, but this is all battery back here. And it is fully charged. Solar panel, nice and thin, and then that, where'd that go? That round piece. Ah, yeah, that's pretty strong. Ooh. Yeah, that'll hold. I was worried it would, the wind would catch it, get underneath it, and rip it right off. I do not think that's going to happen. And if you don't want a solar panel, they do offer the power cord extension for the camera. And then this is your USB-C and your cigarette adapter for your display. All right, now we just have to figure out if we're going to mount this above or below the existing HaloView camera we have on there now. Can't really mount it above because we have those little LED lights. This is our existing HaloView camera, and it is mounted to the pre-wired Jayco system that came with the Jayco. I cannot put this big camera on that, and we want to try out this magnet system anyways, because really cool by having a magnet. If you want to pull this off at night and maybe set it on your picnic table angled at your door, you could just bring the screen inside your camper and you could have like a little security camera. You can move this all around the camper. Maybe aim it at your bikes so nobody steals your bikes. I mean, they'll probably still steal your bikes. You'll just have to watch them go. We'll have to cut that out. All right, so first we're going to do the wet wipe. I can get it open. This is just like what you clean your glasses with, but much smaller. Very small. I'm going to clean this whole area here. Okay. And then number 2 is the dry. Assuming this is 3.
Yes.
It says, clean the place to be pasted to ensure that the surface is dust-free, water-free, oil-free. Tear open this package, take out the adhesive promoter. Wipe the position to be pasted and wait for a few seconds. After that, you can paste stuff to the surface. Please press firmly. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Has a nice gluey smell. Woo! Reminds me of model airplanes. And it is very wet. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get this backing that is extremely sticky. And I think once you get this on, that's pretty much it.
Are you going to use the level?
So I got a level here. I'm going to try to, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. But yeah. Oh, you don't want to get it on your fingers. Okay, it says press firmly for 15 seconds. Okay, up here on the roof, and the cameras are right here. This is the dead center of the camper, and you can tell this is angled, and I think they do that because you probably want that angle facing the front of the camper. That way the wind's kind of shooting up off of it, and the cord will also come off the back and right down to the camera. So I think we're just going to center it right there, and that's where I'm going to put it. All right, move that out of the way. Here's the little mount, same thing with the 3M. Down. Not all that easy to wipe. Just down. Here. And then the okay, yeah, that's not coming off. All right, and then this magnet is powerful. I guess it could still spin like that, but what you could always do is once you put this wire here, put a little die-core on it, and that'll keep it. Or like one of those adhesive zip ties. It's on its magnet, and I'm just going to run this down probably behind that one and right into the camera. I cannot hang the camera on there, like I said, for 12 to 24 hours. This is nice too. If you don't have this zip tied down to anything here, you could just take this off. Man, I don't know. That is hard to get off once that magnet's on there. Probably wouldn't even mess with it. Since I can't mount this on here for 12 hours, I do want to test it. So I'm just going to plug this in here. Screw that on. I'm just going to set the camera right here for now. That way we can go test it from the truck. Put my 2 antennas on. Over here you have your plug, power, and then on the back they have this nice mounting system for, this is a window suction cup mount, or they have the one with the 3M that you could mount like up here. I don't know if I want to do that because if this doesn't ever come off, I don't want it up there forever. Good. I hate wires, but for now I'm just gonna let it go. Look at that. Hey, there it is.
Why is it upside down?
Well, you gotta orientate. I didn't read the book yet, so let's see. Mirror. That's it. Well, we went on our first trip with the new HaloView solar powered backup camera, and it did pretty well as far as the magnets go and the power from the sun and the screen, but the signal was bad. I'm assuming because my camera is a little bit lower than the side of the camper, that antenna is being blocked by the camper itself. So our signal was not that good. When it did come in, it was really good. And it didn't seem to matter if we were stopped or driving. It was just random. It didn't matter moving the antennas. Nothing really made it come into view for any length of time. The signal did jump up on the screen to all 4 of the bars at one time, but it was only for a split second. So what we're going to do is, HaloView also shipped the, I don't know if this is the 10 meter or the 12 meter extension for the antenna. And this is the antenna that screws on to that piece right there. What we're gonna do is unscrew the antenna from there, screw the end of this in, and then run it along the roof of the camper. And I thought it would just sit right here, but the antenna is not adjustable. It's at a 90-degree angle. So that means you can't place that sticker flat, or the antenna would just be laying flat. I'm not sure that's gonna work. I'm going to try it that way, but the way they show it is they show it on the front of the camper. I have a window at the front of the camper. Don't necessarily want to run it off the side because I have an awning and it might look goofy. So I guess I could get it down further on the curve here, but that also might look goofy. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna lay it out first and see how the signal is. So we just take this end and screw it in right there. I guess that's going to be better, so I either have to mount it or not. I'll show you where I put it on the outside. Okay, so what I've decided is the front is not going to work for the mounting of the antenna because it's still going to be back at a big angle and it wasn't giving that much better signal. It does do better when the antenna is straight up and down. So I think I'm going to mount it right here. It's close to the front, still kind of hidden, and yeah, that's where I'm going. Then the extremely stinky adhesive prep primer, whatever they call it. Tell you what, once you put it on, it stays on. Okay, I'm gonna peel this off and stick it right there. That's where I mounted it, right here by the front of the camper. And now I just need to go up there and use the adhesive zip ties that they gave me and clean this wire up all the way back to the camera. Run that right down behind the old Halo camera and then right into the antenna port of the new. That's staying pretty steady at 3 bars. So this seems to be pretty good. You do have to use the extension, I guess, if you have any obstructions or your camper's probably over 30 foot. But it has a microphone. You can hear when there's people out there. It's not the loudest thing, but it does work. Pairing picture is just your brightness and everything. Mirroring, you know, is the orientation of the actual image you're looking at. I think that's the direction we want. That's if you have multiple cameras. You got your settings in here. And some of these I have not gone through yet. You can have your automatic time off. Scan for cameras, your parking lines. And you can move those in or out however you feel you need. I kind of like it right there. And record, there you can put a chip in the back and play. You can watch your playback. That's why there's a red arrow or a red disc image here, battery level, and this is with lighting for night vision or just regular. But yeah, this is the HaloView. We have a test drive to try now that the extension antenna has been put on, and then we will give you our final review. Well, this has turned out to be an awesome addition because we just had to back up a mountain in New Hampshire a half a mile, and we still have to go up there.